Please welcome.
So out come the Archers now for the last quarterfinal here of the Asian Olympic Qualifier here in Bangkok. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. And we've got Archers from India and Uzbekistan about to compete for a spot in the semi-finals.
Shooting on target number 1, representing Uzbekistan, Abdusattorova Ziyodakhon. Shooting on target 2, representing India, Bhakat Ankita. The line judge for this match is Mr. Tansali Yongyut. Target number 2, shoot first.
Well, here we go for the quarterfinal spot. Ziyodakhon Abdusattorova of Uzbekistan up against Ankita Bhakat of India. Bhakat was the second to top qualifier, 646 in the ranking round, and Abdusattorova was way down in 23rd from 43 archers that entered this competition, but she's beaten the 10th and the 7th seeds on the way through to this quarterfinal. It's a wonderful win for her. She's up against the left-handed Indian, who's a former World Archery Youth Champion in teams events, in the teams competition rather. 3 World Championships. She's pretty experienced on the World Cup, 15 caps, 2 Asian Games behind her.
7.
Just competed at her 5th Asian Championships as well. So Bhakat, very experienced. Has been as high as 17 in the world rankings, currently 95.
9.
Abdusattorova has been to 2 World Championships and Asian Games and 4 Asian Outdoor Championships. So she's quite experienced as well, but just hasn't quite kicked on to get the podium appearances that Bhakat has. And there is a comfortable first set for her. Very good effort. 2 10s and a 9 from the Indian. Very nicely done.
8.
No YOLO scores yet for Uzbekistan's Abdusattorova. As I mentioned, done particularly well to get through to this last 8. So Bhakat looks comfortable on the shooting line. And will be feeling confident with what she's achieved, although she was taken to a shoot-off, I see, in her previous match against Pia Budare of the Philippines. So she was taken to the brink of defeat there, but she came through, which was really all that matters. But she got a big fright there, came through though, and won that first set 29-23. Abdusattorova and Bhakat both losing in the round of 32 in the Asian Champions. Just finished a couple of days back. Bhakat did win bronze in the teams event and was a quarter finalist in the mixed teams as well. So fairly successful event for her, and there's the first 10 of the contest for Abdusattorova.
Maybe 10.
Yeah, looks good for a 10-2, doesn't it, Bhakat? Definitely looked like it grabbed the line there.
9. 9.
It's a much tighter second set here between these two. Ooh, just dropping low. And that's given Bhakat a big chance to win the second set as well. Anything yellow will be good enough. Oh, she's gone astray as well. So that's going to be a tied set. First arrow from Bhakat has been starred. There was a little doubt about it, but it certainly looked like it grabbed the line on the tight shot from our camera operator. And the Archers actually went arrow for arrow there, 10-9-8. So Bhakat will be disappointed she didn't take that opportunity there. 4-0 on the scorecard. Always looks better than 3-1. Just gives encouragement too to your opponent.
Target 2 leads 3 points to 1. Target number 1 will shoot first.
So here we go, third set now. In this last quarterfinal. Well, it's back-to-back eights for her. Abdusattorova. Three teams in the contest for the Indians so far. Just one for Abdusattorova. Whoa. That was a loose arrow, and Abdusattorova now can win the set with an 8. Wow, that mightn't be a win just yet. Bhakat needs a 10 to tie it. And she's not going to do it. So there's a win in the set to Abdusattorova, and Bhakat paying the price there for that 6. Costly arrow, that one. You think about that last set, which Bhakat failed to take with that last arrow, the 8. That tied the set. Could have been 4-0, and then she could have won it right there. But it's not to be. She's lost the set. 25-24. Yeah, that arrow up the top in the blue. Yep, put it to bed, move on. Bhakat started off great with 3 10s from her first 4 arrows, but since then we've had an 8 and a 6. Just not quite able to hit those giddy heights. So we've got a tied match after 3 sets. It's 3 set points each. On we go to the 4th set. Well, again, we'll be going the distance here. Support for Abdusattorova from her Uzbekistan teammates.
Nine.
Oh, back-to-back tens. Had a big moment in the match. It's her third of the match now. Big arrow here for Bhakat. It's 3 nines for her. So 8, 9 or 10 will be good enough here for Abdusattorova to win the set. It's a 7. Goodness me, it's a tied set. Wow, put a ring around that arrow there. Both archers now having chances in this match to really take the match by the scruff of the neck, but they've not taken it. So it's all going to come down to the last set. Now, if that was an 8, 9 or 10, it would be 5-3 right now, and Abdusattorova would have the luxury of knowing that a tied set in the last would have been enough just to give her a little bit more breathing space. But now, a tied last set will only take it to a shoot-off. There'll be more work required. But she's just got to put it behind her and move on. And draw on the good things that she did in that set. And that was nailing her first two with back-to-back tens. So here we go, the fifth and final set of this quarterfinal. Ankita Bhakat of India up against Ziyodakhon Abdusattorova of Uzbekistan.
Eight. Seven.
Oh, those arrows drifting a little bit from Bhakat's bow, but she's still in with the chance. That wind really gusting up behind Abdusattorova now. So there's a 9, so it comes down to the last arrow. Who's going to take it? It's 3 8s. So Abdusattorova, a yellow score, will put her through to the semi-finals. Oh, and we've had a scoring timing malfunction. So we're going to get a slight pause in proceedings here. Just to add a bit more drama to the situation. That scorecard, Abdusattorova, a 9 or a 10, and she'll be in the semi-finals.
Target 1 arrow to shoot.
Oh, that heart must be beating at 1,000 beats per minute at the moment, but she's somehow got to keep it under control. Oh, that wind is starting to gust up too, as we've seen just in the last few minutes. I've got to read the conditions. That gusting wind now up to around 15 kilometers per hour. It's around 4 meters a second, although you can see that wind is now dropping quite low again at the down the middle. So finally, the last arrow can now be delivered by Uzbekistan's Abdusattorova for the win. It's a 9 or a 10. Yes, it's a 10. What a clutch play right there. That's fantastic for her. What a win for her. She's just taken out the second seed in fantastic circumstances for her. So on she goes to the semi-finals. Ziyodakhon Abdusattorova, the 22-year-old from Uzbekistan. In her last 3 matches, she's taken out the 10th seed, the 7th seed, and now the 2nd seed. Not bad for the 23rd seed. And she goes through to the last 4 with a thrilling win. 26-24 in that last set. And she's beaten Ankita Bhakat by 6 set points to 4.
Thus, target number 1, Uzbekistan wins.